but it does pick up a lot of words.
Okay, first line will be for you, Anthony.
Okay. Wait. 僕としたことがきれいなご婦人が妹さんに
You're starting over here.
Okay. Sorry. では、ぜひ、そうしたまえ。寄ってきた若者は笑いながら返事しました。Okay. So, ではぜひ。では is like, well then, ぜひ is like, for sure. そうしたまえ。That's as expected. そうしたまえ。
Good guess. The word expected is not in the sentence, but I could see you maybe guessing mae means that. For our purposes for now, why don't you ignore the mae? Do you know what suru means?
Sure means to do things.
To do. So soshita, what does that mean?
To do like that.
To do that. You're right that so can mean like, but when it doesn't have when it's not part of conjugation, it really just means like that, like previously mentioned thing. Mae has a use that can basically mean like do this thing. So shita mae basically means you should do that, or do that, like an order kind of like idea. And contextually, what's going on is that we have a golden-haired young man talking with Sophie, being like, hey, want to go on a date with me? And then she said, oh, no, I have to go meet my sister. So he's like, okay, then you shall do that.
Then, 寄ってきた若者は笑いながら返事しました。The young lad that came and told that thing.
Yoru normally has like a vibe of like flirting, I believe.
Approach.
You're right. Yoru means to get close to somebody, and means to say. So when you bring it together, you're saying words in order to get closer to somebody. Hence, it's normally like to flirt or something like that.
Yes. To flirt. The young guy that came and flirted was replied laughing, smiling while saying that things.
僕としたことがきれないなご婦人が妹さんに青を邪魔するなんて. He says, so as if I would get in the way of a sister a lady going to go, a lady who wants to go meet her sister. There's no way I would do something like that to such a beautiful young lady. And then next line will be for you, Anthony, again.
それとも体操怯えているようだから送っていってあげましょうか。それとも is like or 体操怯えているようだから体操 the opponent or the words?
Taiso probably means very. So very obedient.
Okay. Obedient is frightened?
Obedient? Yes, frightened.
Very. in a it's because it, in a very frightened appearance. Because he has like a very frightening appearance. 送っていってあげましょう。to send, 送って。Would it be okay to like send it off?
Yeah, you're a little bit confused about, I guess, like, semantics with this sentence. So you're right, like, soretomo has like a different like idea. So the previous sentence, right, Hal is going, as if I would get in the way of a beautiful young lady meeting her little sister, right? But he still likes Sophie, right? He thinks she's really pretty. So he's asking, shall I give you an opportunity of okutteite, which, like you said, is sending. But in this kind of context, the idea is probably like, shall I send you off to meet your sister, right? As in, shall I accompany you, without using the word accompany. And then he also gives an excuse about why he should accompany her. He shouldn't accompany her just because she's pretty, but because it looks like she's quite obieteiru. What are obieteiru? Obieteiru? Scared, exactly. Right? He says, you're a timid little thing, aren't you? Why don't I accompany you to meeting your little sister? He's saying something of the lines of that, but not literally those words. Because he's like flirting with her, right? Being like, hey, why don't I feel strong and manly while we go over and meet with, as an excuse to like hang out with her. And welcome again. Didn't know you were going to be here today. I always forget that's it's not just me, Cookie Josh. Sorry for canceling last week. I was like, one person. So yeah, we have Hal flirting with Sophie, and she said no, and then he's like, why don't I do this then? Again, why don't you do the next line?
That's okay. I'm not exactly active in the chat most of the time. I check for announcements.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, geez. Let's see. 若者は親切なつもりでしょうが、ソフィーはさっきよりもっと恥ずかしくなりました。Let's see. So the young man intended to, I guess, be kind, but from before Sakiyori. Sophie became even more embarrassed than before.
Exactly. Yep. Even though I'm sure he's like that. いえ、とんでもない。ご親切にどう思う? She says, oh, no. Don't put yourself into such a bother. Thank you so much, but no. And then the next line will go to Anthony.
ソフィーは口ごもると若者の脇を通って逃げ出しました。ソフィーは口ごもる。口ごもる is like babble?
That is probably what it says in here. This is like to leak words. So I would probably say this means like the mumble in this context.
To mumble. Okay. When Sophie mumbled, while she's like mumbling, she escaped the young lad's side from the young lad's side when they were like walking.
Yeah, she goes through the young man's side to escape. Yes. And then, 若者は香水をつけていました. And it sounds like the young man had some perfume attached to him. And the next line goes to again.
走り出した後も Hyacinth. Hyacinth?
It's some kind of plant.
Oh, okay. Hyacinth.
Heinous. Hyacinth.
Like a hyacinth?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Hyacinth no kaori ga tsuite kimasu. Okay, so, shiridashita. So after running away, the scent of hyacinths followed.
Yes.
Just followed her, yeah.
なんて上品な人かしら. Oh, what an elegant man he was. Yeah, Sophie's been swept off her feet. Biggest difference between book Sophie and movie Sophie, eh? Next line goes to Anthony.
チェザリーの店の外に並べられた喫茶ようなテーブルの間を縫って進みながら、ソフィーは若者のことを考えていました。チェザリの店 is like the Cesare store. Outside of it, a small table that is like used for tea ceremony is like lined up on the outside of the Cesare store. In the middle, in the middle, Nutte is like remove, right?
Not this one. Nutte. Nuru is like, should be to go through. So, like you said the middle, and we're going through the middle. Going through the middle of what?
Going through the middle of a small table that is used for like tea ceremony.
And where are these tables set up?
Lined up outside.
Yes.
Outside of the Cesare store.
Exactly. And what else was she doing?
She was moving forward. While she was moving forward, Sophie while doing that, Sophie is thinking about that young lad.
Perfect. Okay, the next paragraph is for Gen.
店外のテーブルは満席でした。店内も満員。広場と変わらないほどのやかましさです。Ooh, not sure about that one. So
noisy, I think.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so the tables outside were full. So inside the store was also full, packed. I don't know. So 広場と変わらないほど. Okay, so like it was as noisy as the plaza outside.
Exactly. Perfect. And then the next line goes to Anthony.
Sophie はカウンターに並んだ店員の中からすぐレティを見つけました。Sophie はカウンターにSophie in the saw Letty in the middle of like the store cards lined up
In the middle of the counters.
to the counter.
Yes. And then next line, ghost again.
Yeah.
一目で、農家
Yep.
農家
Noka.
農家の息子とわかる客たちがカウンターに肘をつき、こぞって一人の店員に声をかけています。At a glance, let's see, I guess like farmers' sons or young men from farmers' families. Let's see, 客たちが the customers. Oh, okay. 肘をつき.
Hiji is your elbow.
Elbow. So are they like leaning on the
Yes.
counters, like on their elbow?
Yep.
Okay.
The customers that you can tell just with one guess that are young farmer men are leaning on the counters.
Okay, yep. こぞって. I don't know that one.
It's like to get close to somebody type of idea.
Okay, so let's see.
Sorry, it means all together.
All together.
There's a bunch of, there's a couple young men here.
Okay, yeah. So all together, 一人の店員に. They were all calling out to just the one shop member. I guess that's
obviously Letty.
Letty. Yeah.
Because she's so pretty. それが Letty でした. And that was Letty. Poor Letty. Wow, this is a long sentence. You can do it, Anthony.
前よりきれいに、そしてややほそりしたレティはすごい草で袋に菓子を詰めては鮮やかな手つきで袋の口をひねり買った
Somehow, Anthony, your whole microphone, like, died. Just full on went kapooey. I think it was my microphone. Again, can you make any noises? Just want to check if it's on my end or not.
Yeah, no, I also can't hear anything.
Okay, so it's good when it's like not on my side. So, yeah, my guess is like maybe like the headphone fell out or something. So easy for something like that to happen, or it could be even slow internet. Definitely is the sad thing of life. Let's see. Anthony tried plugging it back in, but I'm not seeing the microphone little thing wiggling. So not a good sign. Might just give this to you again while Anthony is going through technical difficulties.
All right, I can do that.
You can reread it or just pull up as you go. Either works, since Anthony read like 90% of it.
I probably need to reread it.
Yeah, it's kind of zoning out when other people read.
All right, let's see. 前より綺麗に、そしてややほっそりしたレティはすごい速さで袋に菓子を詰めては鮮やかな手つきで袋の口をひねり、肩越しに振り向いてにっこりし、袋ごとに一言、あ wait a sec. 一言、二言、そうやって渡しています。Not confident about the reading about that.
It is hitogoto, futagoto.
Okay. So let's see. So, 前より綺麗. So, prettier than before, and ややほっそりした。ほっそり. Did she get like thinner or something?
I don't know if it says thinner, right? So it does say she got prettier, right?
Right.
But I think it just says she's also slim,
Oh, okay.
like quite slim.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were still continuing the Mayori there.
I'm not sure. I feel like with the comma, it feels like
It's
we're
probably
not,
separate.
because a
Yeah.
lot of times
Okay.
commas use to separate ideas like that. So because of the comma, I would guess we're not continuing it. But it is
Okay.
true that these kind of things can continue in the sentence. So it is a 50-50 type.
All right. So then, and then Letty is, let's see, Sugoi has, okay, so very quickly,袋に, so putting sweets. It might be cakes though, right? It's a cake shop.
Logically, it would be cakes, but sweets are fine. I think sweets are underneath that same kind of category.
Okay. So let's see. So putting sweets into bags and azayakani like brightly.
You're right that azayaka means bright. It has a second meaning, which is basically means like skillfully, which makes more sense with the tezuki. Because it doesn't really make sense for your tezuki to be pretty colored.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like her manner or something. So okay, so skillfully, let's see. Fukuro kuchi o hineri. So twisting the bags shut.
Yeah.
Let's see. Katagoshi. Kata. Under her shoulder? What?
It's over your shoulder.
Oh, over your shoulder. Okay. Katagoshi ni furimuite. So looking over her shoulder. Let's see. Fukuro goto ni. So, and with the bag.
Nikori?
I forgot about that. Wait a sec. Nikori. No, I'm not sure about that word.
Nikori is a smile. So she looks behind her with a smile, but doesn't actually turn around. Her head behind her. Just send off a smile, I guess, at the young men clamoring for her attention.
Okay, so yeah, so twisting the bag shut with a smile. No, I got mixed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking over her shoulder with a smile. Let's see, fukuro goto ni. So, and with each bag had one or two words to say as she passed the bag over.
Perfect. And Anthony, did you fix your microphone?
Hi.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry that happened to you. Hey, I guess you didn't have to do the really long sentence at least.
Hi.
Well, since Gen had such a long sentence, you're going to get 2 sentences this time, Anthony. Gotta even it out a bit.
Okay. Oh, what's that?
That's a tsugo.
Tsugo. Then it's 2, right? The go is like left out.
Oh wait. I'm wrong. It is the 2 from tsugo. Might not be the goal.
Yeah.
What is that? Tabi. Tsudo.
その tsudo 笑い声が 上がります。ソフィーはカウンターまで人をかき分けて進みました。その都度笑い。that smile, that
その都合 the warai goe is unrelated. 都合 is a time phrase, and a
what?
lot of times these time phrases have the knee dropped, and that's what's going on here.
What I go is laughing, right?
It could be laughing. It's some kind of very happy voices.
Happy voices. Okay. So those happy voices, it's like getting more and more loud. Sophie will count.
When do they get loud though?
When do they get loud? Tsudo, from time to time.
Yeah, it's every time. Every time Letty says a couple of words to the people she's handing the bags are, like, thank you very much. The men get very excited. They're like, woo, the pretty girl talked to me. I touched her hand. Ah.
Okay. Sophie wa hito o kakiwakete. So until the counter, the people advance forward until the counter.
Who did? Did what?
So
You're right. Sophie did. What did Sophie do?
Sophie advanced towards the counter. Towards the people.
Oh no, he went toward the counter. You were right with the made. The hito o is definitely related to the kaki wakeru part of here, with the susumu just there to let you know she's moving forward. Kaki wakeru is like to go in between things. It's like the aida o nu type of idea. So she's basically weaving her way through the crowd, right? Trying to get closer to her little sister. And then Letty ga kizukimashita. And Letty noticed that. And then the next line, 一瞬ぎょっとしたようです. Looks like she was quite shocked for a moment. And now it is Gint's turn.
それから目を大きく見開き、顔中に笑みを浮かべて呼びかけました。What is that?
顔中? It's a ju like naka.
Oh, okay. That's a very odd kanji to not have written.
It is a very odd kanji to not have written. I don't know why there's no naka here. Especially like with the level of kanji in this book, there's like no excuse.
Yeah, like in my paper book, pseudo was written in hiragana, not kanji. So okay. All right. Let's see. Then her eyes widened. Yeah. And
her eyes widened. That whole thing.
Yeah, they got bigger and wide. Okay. Let's see. And on her whole face, smile floated.
Yeah, in English we probably would say a smile lit up her face.
Yeah.
If we're doing the English idiom.
And she called, I guess, to Sophie.
Exactly. Sophie Nesan! And then the next paragraph is going to go to Anthony.
話せないとソフィーは大声を出し、大柄で、 みなりのいい男の肘に押されたので、どこか他で、と付け加えました。
Hi. For now, since I feel like this is going to be a little hard for you, I'm going to delete most of this. And you start with this. 話せないどこか他で? There's a lot of stuff dropped here, but so you can know what these are saying.
話せない is like saying you can't talk. どこか他で Where can you like? I guess it's like saying where can we like talk?
Exactly. This thing right here is we're saying can you not talk? But this is like in Japanese, like is a way to do an invitation. Like can we talk? But it's
can we talk?
And then she says, how about in a different place, some other place than here? And the rest of this is going in between, going on here. So first off, she says, can we talk? Sophie wa ogoi o dashi. What does she do?
She let out a big voice.
Perfect. And then she tsuke kawaeru. Do you know what that means?
Tsuke kawaeru is like to add something.
Exactly. So then after she says, can we talk? She adds, why don't we talk somewhere else? And she does this because of a reason. Why does she ask her sister to go somewhere else? 大柄でみなりのいい男の肘に押された。
G is Ogara is like a crowd.
Do you know what osareru means?
Osareru. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what osu means?
Osu? Many? Plenty? Also, it's like to push.
To push. Now we added areru to it. That becomes to push into.
Areru is like the reru. Can be pushed. Got pushed.
Got pushed.
By.
So she was pushed by the elbow of who? Who pushed Sophie with their elbow?
The good people.
It could be good people, but this is probably minari no I, which is minari gai, rather than just I. Theoretically, both are kind of possible, but the logical assumption is that minari doesn't have any meaning on its own, so it needs something to go with it. Because minari just means clothing. The clothing man. Right? So because of that, we can assume the I went with minari. To mean what? The man with what kind of clothing?
A good clothing. Good
taste.
Man
with nice. He was in some nice clothes. And this man, was he a small man or a big man? What do you think?
Ogara. The older means that it's big.
He's a big man. Big man with nice clothing. And he pushed Sophie, so she's like, hey, why don't we go talk somewhere else? Again, next paragraph will be for you. Again, cannot hear you. Kikoin nai.
Whoops.
I know, it's so easy to do.
Alright. ちょっと待って。レッティも叫び返し、隣にいた店員に何かささやきました。Wait a minute. Letty also shouted back. Let's see. And let's see. She, I guess, whispered something to the shop member next to her.
Perfect. And then the next paragraph goes to Anthony.
ささやかれた娘は、うなずき、ニコとして、レティと場所を変わりました。ささやかれた娘は、the young girl, the young girl that like mumbled, whispered.
She whispered,
Mother.
kareru?
Sasaya. The young girl that got whispered.
Perfect. The one who was whispered to, yes.
It's whispered. Unazuki is like nodding.
She nods.
Nikotoshite is like smiling. A smile. Letty to basho o kawarimasu. So with Letty, they changed the place.
Yep, she swapped places with Reti with a smile after nodding. And next paragraph goes to Gen.
さあ、これから私に注文してちょうだい。娘は待っていたお客に言いました。次はどなた？ Let's see. So, let's see. From now, please, I guess, give me your orders. The girl said to the waiting customers. Who's next?
Perfect. And then the next paragraph goes to Anthony.
でも、俺、レピと話したいよ。農家の息子の一人が大声を出します。But I want to talk to Letty. The Noka is like a farmer, farmer's daughter, a son. Oh yes, son let out like a big voice.
Did a bunch of farmers' son do that, or did only one farmer's son do that?
Only one.
Perfect. And next paragraph goes to Gen.
キャリーと話すのね。レッティが口を挟みます。こっちは姉さんに用があるの。Let's see. 口を挟みます。挟む。
To kuchio hasama is to interject into a conversation. So this man, right, went to go talk to the girl in front, right, the one who replaced her, and went, hey, I want to talk to Letty instead of you. And Letty, right, interjects in the conversation and says, Kari to hanasu no ne?
Talk to Carrie.
Exactly.
Okay. I have, I guess, business with my sister.
Exactly. Perfect.
I want to talk to my sister.
お客たちは不機嫌になる様子はありませんでした。And it says, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it says that the vibes of the customers were not very upset at all, for some reason. I feel like they should be, like, very upset. But it says there was no vibes of the customers being upset. The next line, which is pretty long, is going to go to Anthony. Time to redeem yourself.
はい。レティがカウンターの端のthis is the plank, but I forgot words. 端の板を跳ね上げ。手つきする。I don't know what that is.
Manuki. To invite.
手間抜きすると、お客たちはソフィーをぐいぐい押して進ませてくれ。レティを一日中独占するのよ。と言っただけでした。
So Reti, she hane agerus a plank. And do you know what hane ageru means?
Is it like hanegaishi? It's like
Probably not.
I guess like fly back, fly towards.
No. So you're right. So ageru is up. And hane here is kind of tends to be used with things that have a hinge. So the idea is that we have a counter, right? And somewhere on the counter there is a ita, specifically at the haji location, which is probably like at the end. And it just kind of flops upwards so that the tea can go through, is what this is done. So it has some kind of counter like that. And then when she does is that she oshtes, the kyakusama osuzu Sophie.
The customers, they push while going forward. Let me let me day by day, throughout the day, Dokusen is like a single point. I don't know what Dokusen means.
So first off, we have the kyakusama. They are itain. What does that mean?
They're saying.
They're saying do not, right? Sunnayo, dokusen, contextually, right? Literally leti. So do not, like you said, isolate, right? But in this case, it's like to keep to oneself, right? Do not keep leti to yourself for ichinichiju.
For every day, throughout the day?
Well, throughout the day. Yeah, and this kind of says throughout the day. So he says, don't keep leti with you all day. That's all the customers said. And then this part right here is a little bit confusing because of the kureru. Do you know what kureru means?
To do something for me.
Yes. So yeah, the customers are pushing Sophie, but Sophie's not upset about the pushing going on right here because they are susumasete, right? This is with a seru going on here, basically saying they're like allowing her through, kind of. They're pushing Sophie toward her sister, basically. And they're basically saying, haha, don't keep lady with you all day. Hurry up and go do your business so that he can come back, is kind of what's going on here. And then the next line goes to Gen.
ソフィーがカウンターをすり抜けて中に入ると、レッティは手首をつかみ、店の奥に引っ張り込みました。Let's see. So, Sophie...
Contextually, right? Letty didn't go through this door, right? She opened the plank and then beckoned Sophie toward her. Just wanted to specify that.
Okay.
It confused me for a second.
Oh, yeah, it didn't mention Letty again there. Okay. So Sophie... すり抜けて I guess went through?
She did. She went through the counter, right? Specifically, probably the location where the ita was pulled up so that someone could walk through it.
Okay,
right?
so we'd probably say went behind the counter.
Yes.
So when Sophie went behind the counter, let's see, Letty grabbed her wrist, or grabbed her by the wrist, and let's see, pulled her towards the inside of the store.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the next line goes to Anthony.
ケーキの詰まった木箱が積み重ねられた中にちょっとした空間があったんです。ケーキ the cake that is like stuffed inside a wooden box. Um, inside something inside that. Like it's been piled up inside. ちょっとした空間が a bit of space. There's like a bit of space.
Right, there is a bit of space where?
Inside the piled up things.
Yep, the inside of the location where there's a bunch of wooden boxes piled up. Wooden boxes piled up. What kind of wooden box?
A box that has like cake inside.
Exactly, perfect. And this is a scene we actually get to go see in the movie. Like this random spot. I don't know why though. レッティはどこから丸椅子を2脚持ってきました。Letty brought 2 stools with her from somewhere. And then the rest of this paragraph is going to go, sorry, the next paragraph is going to go to again.
終わってとレッティは言うと、出勤
it's the te and then chikai, but then it gets rendaku, so te jika.
Te jika, okay. 手近の箱を覗き込み、上の、は
I'm not sure exactly how Sora is read in this location, but
yeah.
This is the upper area of the box.
Okay. So maybe Sora there, maybe.
Could be anything really. Could
Honestly,
be Aku, right?
Yep. で、取り出したクリームケーキをソフィーに手を渡しました。これでも食べてきよう。確かにね。Let's see. So, sit. So, let's see, when Letty said that. Okay, so when Letty said sit, Tejika no Baku. Okay, so, Tejika no. Is that like, I guess, nearby or like at hand? Let's see. No Baku. So she peeked into box close at hand. Ua no sora de. So, and like from the top of one of these stacks?
Yeah, the box she looked in.
Okay, yeah, toridashite. So took out a cream cake and handed it over to Sophie.
Yes.
Korede okay, so eat this too. And kiyo tashikani ne.
So kiyo tashikaru, tashikani, is a idiom. Literally, right? It says to confirm your vibes, right? Your spirit.
Vibe check.
But it is used idiomically to basically mean stay composed. Keep yourself like in English we might say sit down, right? Don't do anything rash. So she says you should eat this and be ready for some big news. What will the big news be? This is something anime only fans will have no idea what's going to come out. Next line goes to Anthony.
Sophie は椅子に座り、もう一杯に甘いケーキの香りを吸い込んで、涙ぐみそうになりました。So Sophie sit down in a chair with she sucked in the fragrance of like the sweet fragrance of the cake, like with a
Filling her
chest full,
chest with it.
filling her chest, yeah. Namidagumi. Then she became all teary-eyed.
Yes. Betty, 会えて本当よかった. I'm so happy that I met you, Latty. Like, came to meet you. And then, again, the last part of this chapter is going to go to you.
そうね。姉さん、ひっくり、帰らないで聞いてね。と、レッティ。私、レッティじゃないの。マーサよ。Let's see. そうね。So, well, Sophie. ひっくり返らないで。Let's see. So, ひっくり。Well, just.
ひっくり返る is to capsize over. And it's used, right, in the same way as the other one before to refer to, like, being like, ah! Right?
Okay, so, like, don't be, so listen, don't be shocked or don't be startled.
Yeah. And 聞いて.
And listen. To Letty. And just stops. Okay. So I'm not Letty, I'm Martha.
Exactly. Some shenanigans are going on here. And we'll get the details on how these two siblings, who are not identical twins, have swapped places somehow. And I'm going to have us stop here.